Could your daily bath be harming you after 70? Have you ever stopped to think that the daily bath or shower you've relied on your entire life might actually be doing more harm than good as you get older? It sounds unbelievable, right? For years, we've been taught that the more you bathe, the cleaner and healthier you'll be. But what if I told you that once you hit 70, that hot shower or long soak in the tub could be silently damaging your body in ways you never imagined? It's true. As we age, everything changes: our energy, our mobility, and most importantly, our skin. That same hygiene routine that once left you feeling fresh could now be drying out your skin, sapping your energy, and even putting you at risk of serious injury. But don't worry, this video isn't just about pointing out the problem. It's about giving you solutions that are simple, science-backed, and safe. Stick with us to the end because we're going to reveal 7 shocking facts about bathing after 70 and one surprising trick that experts recommend to keep you clean and healthy without even stepping into a slippery shower. This is a tip that hardly anyone talks about, but once you know it, it could completely change your approach to personal care. You'll wonder why no one ever told you sooner. Before we dive in, it would mean a lot if you liked this video. It helps us keep sharing important tips like this. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing update. And hey, if you find this helpful, leave a 1 in the comments. If not, drop a 0. We're always looking to improve. Now, let's get into it. The hidden dangers of daily bathing after 70, a health hazard in disguise. For many older adults, the daily habit of bathing, especially with hot water, strong soaps, or long soaks in the tub, might be doing more harm than good. On the surface, it seems harmless, but underneath, it could be slowly stripping away your skin's natural defenses. Each shower or bath can wear down your skin's protective layer, leaving it dry, irritated, and vulnerable to damage. Why does this happen? It all comes down to how our skin changes with age. As you get older, your skin becomes thinner and produces less oil. The sebum that once kept your skin soft and hydrated starts to vanish. And that's when the problems begin. Every time you step into a hot shower or scrub with harsh soap, you're removing even more of those precious oils your body desperately needs to protect itself. Dermatologists have confirmed that this process weakens your skin's barrier, leaving it exposed to dryness, cracking, and even infection. But it doesn't stop there. The domino effect, how one shower leads to bigger problems. At first, you might feel a little dryness, tight, itchy, uncomfortable skin. But left unchecked, this dryness can spiral into something far worse. It can develop into a condition called xerosis, which literally means dry skin. But this isn't just a mild inconvenience. This is skin that's rough, scaly, and often cracked open. And those cracks? They're not just unsightly, they're dangerous. For seniors, especially those with diabetes or weakened immune systems, cracked skin can easily become infected. Infections that start on the surface can spread quickly, sometimes leading to serious conditions like cellulitis or even sepsis. And if you already have mobility issues or joint pain, you know how exhausting it can be just to get into and out of the shower. Now imagine doing that while dealing with skin pain or open sores. It makes every movement harder, every bath more exhausting, every day more draining. The surprising role of hot water and soap. It turns out the 2 things we've been told are essential for getting clean: hot water and soap might be causing the most damage. Hot water strips away the natural lipids in your skin. These lipids form a crucial part of your skin's defense system. And traditional soaps? Most of them are alkaline, which throws off your skin's pH balance, normally around 4.5 to 5.5. When this balance is disrupted, your skin becomes a welcoming home for bacteria, fungi, and allergens. This leaves your body working overtime just to stay protected. And that energy loss is something you feel even if you don't realize why. Overbathing weakens your body's natural defenses. The most alarming part? When your skin barrier is weakened, your body's ability to fight off infections drops dramatically. Something as simple as a skin tear can become a gateway for serious bacterial infections. And for seniors, those small tears take longer to heal. They can lead to long hospital stays or worse. That's why medical experts are now recommending something that might sound completely backwards: bathing less often. Yes, you heard that right. Reducing how often you bathe could improve your skin health, boost your immune defense, and even increase your overall comfort and quality of life. This isn't a fringe theory. Research, including studies published in top medical journals like the New England Journal of Medicine, has shown that seniors who bathe less frequently experience fewer skin tears, fewer infections, and better skin health overall. If this sounds like a huge shift from what you've always believed, you're not alone. Most of us were raised to think daily bathing was non-negotiable. But what if less bathing meant more health? In the next section, we'll dive into how to stay fresh and clean without the risks of daily bathing and reveal the one simple trick that geriatric care experts swear by to keep seniors safe, healthy, and odor-free. So stay with us. What's coming next might just be the most important change you make to your personal care routine after 70. When skin tears, time doesn't heal all wounds. As we age, our skin doesn't bounce back the way it used to. What was once a small scrape now becomes a stubborn wound that lingers, slow to heal and quick to invite trouble. A single skin tear can take weeks, even months, to close. In the meantime, it's an open invitation to harmful bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus or Streptococcus, the same culprits behind cellulitis, abscesses, and in worst-case scenarios, life-threatening sepsis. And where does it all begin? With your bathing habits. Daily hot showers might feel refreshing, but they're silently breaking down your skin's first and most critical line of defense, the lipid barrier. This microscopic armor made of essential oils and fats seals moisture in and keeps invaders out. But every time you bathe with hot water or harsh soap, you're stripping that shield away, leaving your skin dry, cracked, and vulnerable. And if you're someone who scrubs to feel extra clean, you're not helping. You're actually causing mechanical damage, pushing already fragile tissue past its limits. Imagine this: pulling a sweater over your head, brushing against furniture, or simply rubbing your arm, all harmless acts in the past. But now each of these can lead to tiny skin splits and abrasions. On their own, they're barely visible. But together, they create a minefield of entry points for dangerous microbes. Here's the good news: it doesn't have to be this way. Research published in the New England Journal of Medicine shows that seniors who reduce bathing frequency, say to every other day or just 2 to 3 times a week, give their skin time to heal, rebuild its natural barrier, and stay resilient. The practice of spot cleaning using a damp cloth on key areas like the underarms, groin, and face maintains hygiene without putting your skin through the full body stress of a daily soak. And the benefits go beyond the skin. Fewer tears mean fewer infections, less pain, fewer trips to the doctor, and a significantly lower risk of complications that could land you in the hospital. Especially for those with limited mobility, chronic illness, or financial constraints, the savings in health, time, and stress are immeasurable. The bathroom, the most dangerous room in the house. Now let's talk about the hidden danger that most people never consider: falling. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, more than 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year. These aren't just slips, they're serious. Falls account for millions of ER visits, countless fractures, and tragically, a staggering number of deaths. For those over 70, the danger grows even more severe. Aging muscles weaken, reflexes slow. Conditions like arthritis, neuropathy, and osteoporosis erode balance. Even minor physical tasks become risky. Now add a wet bathroom into the mix. Slippery tile, soap slicks, a smooth bathtub ledge. Combine that with the disorienting heat of the shower and the fatigue of standing for too long. Stepping in and out of the tub becomes a ballet of balance, and one wrong move can send you crashing down. A fall isn't just a bruise. It can be a broken hip, a concussion, or the beginning of a downward spiral that leads to loss of independence or even early death. Just one fall can be the difference between living at home and moving to assisted care. But what if you could avoid the danger altogether? By simply reducing your bathing frequency from daily to twice a week, you're cutting your exposure to the most hazardous room in the house by more than half. Add spot cleaning into the mix, and your hygiene doesn't suffer, but your risk plummets. It's a simple trade-off: perfect cleanliness versus physical safety. Because here's the truth: a little sweat, a little natural body odor is not a threat to your health, but a fall is. And for seniors who live alone, without immediate help, that fall could be life-changing or life-ending. This isn't about giving up hygiene, it's about redefining it. Practical changes like installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, and switching to a seated shower setup all help. But nothing compares to the impact of simply reducing how often you bathe. Safety over squeaky clean. Study after study shows that fall prevention strategies, especially those that focus on minimizing unnecessary risks, lead to measurable drops in injuries among seniors. So why aren't we applying the same logic to our hygiene routines? Because old habits die hard. We've been taught that cleanliness is next to godliness. But when you're 70 and beyond, safety is next to godliness. Prioritizing your well-being over outdated notions of hygiene isn't just smart, it's life-saving. And your body agrees. The skin, believe it or not, is remarkably self-regulating. It has a built-in cleansing system that works with natural oils and healthy bacteria to protect you, even when you're not showering every day. Coming up next, we'll explore how your skin actually cleans itself, and the one surprising ingredient your body relies on to stay healthy, hydrated, and balanced, even when the faucet is turned off. You won't want to miss this. Why less bathing might be the key to better health. Believe it or not, your body has a remarkable self-cleaning system, one that doesn't require a single drop of water or a bar of soap. This isn't some trendy New Age gimmick. It's biology, perfected over millions of years of evolution. Your skin isn't just a passive covering. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, a micro-world filled with beneficial bacteria, natural oils, and a delicate balance of pH and moisture, all working in harmony to keep you healthy, resilient, and, yes, clean. But here's the problem. Modern hygiene habits often work against this system, especially in older adults. Every time you step into a hot shower and scrub away with soap, you're not just washing off sweat or dirt. You're stripping away the very elements that protect you. The good bacteria that act as your first line of defense, gone. The natural oils that lock in moisture and shield you from irritants, wash down the drain. What's left behind? Skin that's dry, vulnerable, and exposed. Let's take a closer look at what makes this system so powerful. At the heart of it is your skin's microbiome, a bustling community of microbes that includes bacteria, fungi, and even microscopic mites. Far from being enemies, these organisms are your skin's greatest allies. Species like Cutibacterium acnes and Staphylococcus epidermidis thrive on the skin's surface. They feed on dead skin cells, sweat, and excess oils, not only cleaning up waste but also producing antimicrobial compounds that fend off harmful invaders like Staphylococcus aureus, a major cause of skin infections. At the same time, your body produces sebum, an oily secretion from your sebaceous glands. This forms a thin protective layer on your skin, helping trap moisture, repel dirt, and maintain the barrier that keeps pathogens out. Meanwhile, your skin naturally sheds dead cells in a process called desquamation, gently clearing the surface without the need for harsh scrubbing. Together, these systems maintain a dynamic equilibrium, a perfect balance that keeps your skin clean, hydrated, and protected. But frequent bathing, especially with hot water and high pH soaps, wreaks havoc on this balance. Hot water dissolves sebum, leaving the skin dry and exposed. Harsh cleansers destroy the beneficial bacteria your body depends on. What you're left with is a disrupted microbiome, irritated tissue, and an increased risk of infection. And for seniors, the stakes are even higher. As we age, our skin produces less oil and supports less microbial diversity. That makes it much more difficult to recover from these disruptions. Studies in journals like the Journal of Investigative Dermatology show a clear link between excessive washing and higher rates of dryness, eczema, and allergic flare-ups. These are warning signs. Your body is telling you you're overdoing it. The simpler, smarter way to stay clean. So what's the alternative? It's simpler than you think. Bathing 2 or 3 times a week is enough to maintain cleanliness without breaking down your skin's defenses. On non-bathing days, spot clean. Use a warm, damp cloth to gently wipe down high-sweat areas like the underarms, groin, feet, and face. These are the areas most prone to odor and bacterial buildup. The rest of your skin? Let it breathe. Let it balance. Let it heal. This approach not only preserves your skin's microbiome and moisture, but also reduces physical strain, an important factor for seniors who find daily bathing exhausting or risky. It's practical, it's gentle, and more importantly, it works with your body, not against it. Let's put this into perspective. Humans thrived for centuries without daily showers. In ancient times and even well into the 19th century, bathing was infrequent, yet people maintained hygiene with far less fuss. It wasn't until the 20th century, with the rise of modern plumbing and commercial soaps, that the concept of daily washing became a cultural expectation. But expectations aren't biology. Your body doesn't need to be stripped, scrubbed, and sanitized every day to stay healthy. Back to basics, forward to health. Seniors today can take a cue from this ancient resilience. You're not doing less, you're doing better. By recalibrating your routine, you're giving your skin the chance to do what it was built to do: protect, heal, and self-clean. Less bathing means fewer falls, fewer infections, less dryness, and more comfort. It means working with your body's natural intelligence rather than constantly fighting it. So the next time you reach for the soap, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, is this helping or is it hurting? Because when it comes to hygiene, less can truly be more. This shift isn't merely about convenience. It's about sustainability of energy, of health, and of independence. Bathing less frequently offers a strategic advantage for seniors who are already navigating the complex physical demands of aging. The science is conclusive, the evidence is growing, and the implications are far-reaching. By reducing the frequency of full-body bathing, seniors not only preserve vital energy but also avoid the unintended harm that modern hygiene routines can inflict. This isn't about cutting corners or neglecting care. It's about aligning daily habits with the body's evolving needs. The truth is, daily showers were never about health. They were about cultural expectations, about product marketing, about an ideal that does not reflect the reality of the human body, especially not an aging one. It's time to unlearn outdated habits and rethink what hygiene really means. The modern reassessment of cleanliness. The idea of clean has long been dictated by soap commercials and societal pressures rather than biological necessity. Seniors who continue to follow the outdated prescription of daily showers are not only expending unnecessary energy, they may be actively compromising their skin's integrity and increasing the risk of preventable complications. Hygiene does not require a daily ritual of stripping the skin of its natural defenses. In fact, the healthiest approach may be one that respects and supports the body's built-in systems that have evolved over millennia to protect, cleanse, and maintain themselves. What's required now is a reevaluation, a shift in priorities, a willingness to listen to the body and respond with care that's based in evidence, not advertising. A new standard for aging well. Once or twice a week bathing, supplemented with regular spot cleaning, is not a regression. It's a progression, a way forward that emphasizes health over habit, preservation over depletion. This isn't just a recommendation, it's a call to action for caregivers, for families, for medical professionals, and for seniors themselves. Change starts with awareness. Then it becomes a choice. By choosing to bathe less, you're choosing to preserve the skin's microbiome. You're choosing to maintain moisture, reduce inflammation, and support resilience. You're choosing to reduce fall risk, manage fatigue, and reclaim autonomy. This is not just about skin. This is about quality of life. Implementing the change. Here's how to shift away from daily bathing without compromising hygiene or comfort. Set a new rhythm. Full-body bathing once or twice a week. Spot clean daily. Use a warm, damp cloth for underarms, groin, feet, and hands. Use mild products. Choose pH-balanced, fragrance-free cleansers that do not strip the skin. Rethink the process. Incorporate assistive devices like shower chairs and handheld nozzles to reduce physical strain. Prioritize safety. Install non-slip mats and grab bars to prevent falls. These steps are practical. They are effective. And they are rooted in an understanding that the needs of a 75-year-old body are not the same as those of a 25-year-old. The new hygiene, rethinking cleanliness in aging. Energy conservation doesn't just preserve physical health. It can dramatically enhance mental well-being. For seniors, this shift in hygiene is not about conceding to laziness or neglect. It's a strategic choice, a chance to reclaim vitality. By breaking away from the exhausting routine of daily bathing, seniors can redirect energy toward what truly matters: connection, movement, and presence. The paradigm shift. The most significant change required is in mindset. Hygiene is not synonymous with a daily full-body bath. That idea, while deeply ingrained, is a relic of outdated norms and aggressive marketing, not medical necessity. Modern alternatives can deliver the same or better hygiene outcomes without the associated risks. Wet wipes, spot cleaning, fresh clothes, oral care, hand washing. These are not shortcuts. They are smarter strategies tailored to the realities of aging. This shift is not about doing less. It's about doing what works. Tailored self-care, smarter, not harder. Wet wipes. These gentle, pre-moistened cloths can clean high sweat zones like underarms, groin, and face. No water, no standing, no risk. They respect fragile skin and provide immediate comfort. Hand washing, arguably the most powerful hygiene tool. It targets high-contact areas where bacteria accumulate, reducing infection risk without exhausting the body. Oral hygiene. Brushing, flossing, and rinsing support overall health. Poor oral care can lead to infections, gum disease, and systemic health issues. This remains non-negotiable. Fresh clothes. A daily wardrobe change absorbs sweat, controls odor, and boosts morale. Breathable fabrics provide comfort and contribute to a clean feeling. Hair and scalp. A comb-through or wipe-down keeps hair fresh between washes. Dry shampoo is an effective alternative in colder climates or for those with limited mobility. Deodorant and body mist. Small finishing touches like deodorant or a light mist can preserve dignity and confidence without requiring a full shower. This strategy reduces reliance on high-effort bathing while maintaining high standards of hygiene. It removes the risk of falls, fatigue, and overwashed, irritated skin. Practical benefits for real lives. Picture the 80-year-old with unstable knees or trembling hands. Navigating a wet tub or holding a shower head becomes not just difficult, it becomes dangerous. But spot cleaning with a warm cloth or changing into fresh clothes, that's manageable. That's safe. In cold climates, where exposure to damp air can increase the risk of pneumonia, warm cloths and dry shampoo are not just convenient, they're critical. What the research shows: geriatric nursing studies support this transition. Seniors who reduce bathing frequency while maintaining hygiene through targeted alternatives report healthier skin, higher energy levels, fewer falls, comparable feelings of cleanliness and confidence. Just as importantly, these routines preserve dignity. For seniors reliant on caregivers, having a say in how and when hygiene takes place is a profound source of empowerment. Redefining standards, not lowering them. This isn't about doing less for yourself. It's about doing what actually serves you. Aging requires adaptation. The habits that once kept us clean may now cause more harm than good. True hygiene in later years is about thoughtful action, not repetition. It's about preserving health not just for the skin, but for the whole self. Less can be more. As we age, our skin loses moisture. Our joints lose flexibility. Our energy becomes more precious. Daily showers, once a symbol of discipline, now drain what little reserve we have. They strip skin of its protective oils and add unnecessary risk. And yet, the body continues to function. Beneficial bacteria, cellular turnover, and natural moisture cycles still work when we allow them to. A hygiene routine that includes bathing once or twice a week, supported by daily spot cleaning and grooming, respects both the body and the mind. It frees seniors from unnecessary struggle and gives them back time, energy, and safety. The takeaway: this is not about abandoning cleanliness. It's about reimagining what cleanliness really means in the context of aging. It's about dignity, autonomy, comfort, health. Wet wipes instead of a full soak, A fresh shirt instead of a daily scrub. These are not compromises. They are upgrades. Aging well means living smart, choosing methods that reduce harm and increase well-being. This is the new hygiene. Thoughtful, flexible, empowering, less water, less risk, more life.